mega exclusive. We're now learning that the CBI has registered PE against Mahua Moitra, and top sources from the CBI have received reference against Mahua Moitra from Lokpal. And the PE has been registered on the basis of the PE investigations are also on. And sources are saying that since this is with the Parliament Ethics Committee, also we will not file the full FIR against Mahua Moitra till that is over. On the basis of reference as practice, we have registered the PE. This is the latest that we are bringing to you. Pallavi is back with us on the phone line. Pallavi, share the details.
Well, that's a sequence of events, and this was to be expected because if you remember, Nishikant Dubey and Jay Anand, both of them had filed a complaint against Mahua Moitra about financial irregularities, and in that context, the letter was written to a speaker, which was forwarded to Ethics Committee, and the Ethics Committee, as we all have reported, has recommended disqualification for Mahua Moitra. That is likely to happen when the Parliament session reconvenes on the 4th. But beyond that, the more important factor was that Nishikant Dubey had also written to Lokpal, which is seen as an ombudsman as far as corruption cases are concerned. Lokpal, according to Nishikant Dubey, had forwarded that complaint to the CBI, which is the main investigative agency, and now a preliminary investigation or a PE has been registered by CBI, which means the CBI springs into action and the CBI is going to start investigating all those allegations which have been made against her of financial irregularity, compromising national security by giving in those parliament logins.
Absolutely, Pallavi, and that also raises the question: how far is Mahua Moitra from getting expulsed?
Well, I think it is almost clear that she is going to be expelled. So when the Parliament reconvenes on 4th, the procedure is very simple. The Speaker is going to take up the motion of the Ethics Committee, adopt the committee report, and then the government moves a resolution on the floor of the House saying that we recommend her expulsion, which is likely to be passed because the numbers are certainly with the government. After that, of course, it's going to be a political fight, but more than that, it's going to be a legal fight. Now, in case the CBI swings and completes its investigation very soon, in that context, it will be very, very difficult for Mahua Moitra, even for the Trinamool Congress, to completely defend her. There are serious allegations against her, compromising national security, Official Secrets Act, which invites at least 7 years of imprisonment, just to give an example. And of course, there will be a complete probe. Remember, it's not just Jay Anand or Nishikant Dubey. Darshan Hiranandani too, in a notified affidavit, has made and acknowledged the fact that indeed he did have the login.
Many thanks to you, Pallavi, for bringing in all those inputs. And with that, let's now quickly bring in RP Singh, who's joining us from the BJP. Mr. Singh, there's still hope for Mahua Moitra. In fact, the TMC has also been constantly raising this, that they will, in fact, go all guns blazing to protect her, and that there's a vendetta against her by your party.
Well, I don't understand what is vendetta in this. I mean, there is digital record, technical digital record, which categorically shows that her mail ID was used from California, parallelly from Delhi also. So it was a clear case of compromising the Indian security. And then
that is why I want to ask from you, Mr. RP Singh, that, Mahua Moitra's defense has been very vocal about this, that, then in that case, all MPs should be investigated, because MPs also often hand over their logins to their PAs, interns and various assistants to make such logins. How do you respond to that defense?
Well, if she has any information about any MP, then she should forward that the information to the Speaker of the House, and surely it will be investigated. But since her details is on record, and she is admitted in public domain on television media, on various mediums, saying that yes, she has given her details to people abroad, and she has seeked certain favors also. I mean, although she is saying those are gifts, but gift or a favor that need to be decided by the concerned court, not by us. But fact is that yes, favor was taken, and then questions were raised in the Parliament, and then the login was compromised.
The CBI has received reference against Mahua from the Lokpal, but also there's now the clause that the Parliament Ethics Committee is also investigating this entire matter. By when should we expect finality to this entire investigation?
Well, there's a blue-collared crime. I mean, it takes time for the things to be investigated, because there are a lot of intricacies in this, and then there are a lot of modes to hide your crime. So I'm very hopeful that all should be done soon, because since she has admitted that on record herself.
Mr. Singh, please continue to stay with us. I'm also joined in by Mr. Vishwajit Dev of the TMC right now, who's also on the newscast with me. Mr. Dev, if you've heard what Mr. RP Singh has had to say as far as a defense coming in from your party, including that of Mahua Moitra, is that the BJP government has a vendetta against Mahua Moitra, and that is something that the BJP is clearly denied. They're saying that there's sufficient incriminating evidence on record against Mahua Moitra, which is now being investigated by the Lokpal himself. How do you respond to that?
You see, vendetta politics is everywhere. Against the opposition, BJP is always doing vendetta politics. And we can see that not only Mahua Moitra, the entire...
But how do you camouflage evidence under the whole broad label of vendetta politics, Mr. Vishwajit Dev?
Please let me finish. And you see, most of the leaders are being targeted by this BJP government just only due to vendetta politics. I agree to that. But the question is, the ethics committee has already examined the entire issue. And now you see, they want to see to it that ultimately they know that they cannot stop Mahua Moitra. And Mahua Moitra will win again in the next Lok Sabha elections. They know very well. That is why they want to malign her. That is why they want to defame her by this particular CBI inquiry. Because ultimately, you see, there is no evidence against her. And ultimately, it will be proved that she is innocent.
Mr. Singh, how do you respond to that?
Prior to the elections, they want to defame her.
Yeah, Mr. Dev, you've made your point. You've made your point, and that is what I'd like to take from Mr. Singh. Mr. Singh, how do you respond to that the BJP is threatened by Mahua Moitra's clout? A, B, that there is no evidence. How much sort of substance is there in that statement that there is no evidence against Mahua Moitra?
Well, a businessman has put it in